There we go. Looks pretty cool. In person, it's definitely a lot better, but yeah, not bad for just a little experiment, honestly. So I'm gonna clean up. So I had an interesting evening yesterday. Basically, I drove the bug to a friend's house. Had dinner, ran perfectly fine. Went to drive home. He lives like 2 minutes away, right? So this is best case scenario. On the way home, car dies. Spits and sputters, like, won't start. Oh, great. So I call up JP. I'm like, yo, JP, I need tow. So he brings his truck over. If you don't know JP's truck, it's a 71 Ford F100 4x4. So he goes, he gives me a tow home. We pull up on the road and we push it into the driveway. And we go to leave for youth group. And I pull up in the driveway and all I see is him trying to start the truck and him say, the truck won't start. I'm like, oh great. And luckily his dad was there. Luckily he just ran out of gas. So that got all fixed. His dad was able to get the truck to church. And then, yeah. But the biggest problem is this little idiot. So, watch, it'll probably start, but me and my dad's guess is that the fuel pump went out. So fun. I'll yap about that in a second if it's the fuel pump. But I just want to see, will it do anything? Yeah. Basically, you can do that as much as you want. Watch, it'll do that. It's just gonna run out because I think the fuel pump's bad. Hopefully that wasn't a bad sign and it's actually not a fuel pump and it's something carb related. But we'll pull off a fuel line. We'll test it, see if it's actually that. And if so, I think we have a lifetime warranty on it. So yeah, but here we go. Alright, you guys watch that fuel line. See how much comes out. Well, clearly it's a fuel pump. Number one, because I don't think anything came out. Guess we're pulling the fuel pump. I ain't never seen this before, but so I pulled the fuel pump off and this was stuck in the gasket. The whole arm broke off of the assembly and like the spring was just sitting there. You can see it got messed up because it was probably just hanging into it. I've never seen that before. He just completely broke the arm. I'll see if I can go get a replacement fuel pump. I think it has a lifetime warranty on it. But either way, this is the absolute stupidest thing ever. Going to Napa. See if we can get this old girl replaced. If not, then I'm spending a lot of money. New fuel pump acquired. Now we'll just check this baby out. There we go. If it doesn't work, I'm very mad. Please stop. Well, that was successful. I think what I'll do is see if you can rebuild the OG fuel pumps, because I do have one. Yeah, it leaked gas into the oil before, but I'll see if there's rebuild kits for those, and possibly order one if it's not too expensive, and then I can just throw it in my tool bag in here, you know, when it inevitably throws another fuel pump. So clean up, go for a little drive, and clean up the garage, because let's just say he's a little dirty. Like, you guys can't see it on camera very well. There it is. That's all metal flake. So, I get to clean that up. Well, let's drive this thing, because I have to now. I did something to it. That was successful. But now I have to clean the garage. So, I drove it a little bit more today. I think I might drive it to JP's house tonight. Seems to do fine, so yeah. Just got to deal with air leaks, which I think that the valves probably aren't closing completely. That's just because they're kind of cheap Chinese valves. So because the tank leaks, when it leaks out a ton, then it allows the bags to leak. So eventually I can get that fixed. I got this steering wheel at a swap meet. It was a little rough, so I just took some steel wool to it. I took like a blowtorch to the actual wheel part, so it's kind of nice. I'm probably not going to use it on this car just because it's a little bit too small. And I would like a gold flake one, just so we can kind of match the vibe. But yeah. Yes, it's turned back around. I've been driving it. And it's still leaking oil out of somewhere over here. I thought I fixed it by putting Teflon tape on the oil pressure guy, but who knows? Might be the fuel pump. I don't know. And it still leaks oil out of the tube that runs down. I don't know how to explain it. So anyways, we're gonna pressure wash the Honda. So, in my quest to try to figure out about this paint stuff, I'm gonna paint kind of just little random things on the car. So, I'm gonna do the gas door. I already pulled it off. So I'm gonna get this sanded down real quick with just some 1000 grit. And then got some of this masking tape. Got some of the floral lace. And so I'll kind of just do it so there's like, because I have the white paint that I bought, but I didn't use for my welding helmet, and clear coat in the flakes. So I'm going to do like a white outline and then like a kind of lowrider design thing with possibly some of the lace. Just depends on if it fits or not. So let's get to it. So this is basically what it's gonna be. Nothing special. So basically I'll just spray it with the white for the lace, and then I'll pull the lace off. I'll mask off the sections that I want to keep the lace on, and then I'll just spray solid white because I can get like my edges and lines and stuff that I'm doing. And then I think I'll just spray my clear coat on. So I'm gonna start today. I'm just gonna push this back pretty much as far as I can get it, and then we'll set up our paint booth and try to make sure that we won't get paint on too much stuff, and do this all over again. So there was a slight malfunction in my paint booth to where the gas door fell off of the wire that was holding it up, and then it rolled up in that and kind of messed it up. So basically what I did is, well, I messed up the lace thing because I had masked it and put it on wrong. So then what I've done, I just took a towel to the spots that I wanted to do the lace, and I just kind of dabbed it on there. So basically I'll let this dry. I'll lightly sand it. Well, I'll peel everything off. I'll kind of lightly sand it, and then we'll just spray clear on it. So this wasn't the best, but here we are. If anything, the thing that I just decided to spray because I had extra clear coat probably turned out better. But there's that. There's that. I'll let them dry, and we'll wet sand and buff. Nothing crazy. If the gas door turns out really bad, then I can probably just paint it white and call it a day. Or maybe I'll paint it purple. Maybe I'll paint the whole car purple. Finally got it back on there. It's not perfect, but I don't really care. So now I'm gonna get my wires for the license plate light hooked up. Wipe it down real quick because it's probably dirty. And we should be good. Hey. So here we go. Deck lid is back on. Yeah, it's got the deck lid stands off. Finally figured out all that stuff. Got that piece painted or clear coated with a flake in it. It's all right. And then the other piece that I did was gas door. Don't know if I filmed this yet. Also got flake. It's not the best. Looks way better on camera, but you know, something a little different. So there's like a cars and coffee thing, whatever, tonight. So probably take this. But looking pretty good.